Hey Greg, how are you doing?
Very good.
Nice to see you again. And today, Sunday, November the 4th, 2018 or 2018, whatever. Good morning, everybody. This is edition just 2 days before November the 6th.
The midterm elections, and we got 2 days. And anyway, welcome to Garage Door Politics. I'm Greg,
And I'm Louis.
and like you said, it's the Sunday before the Tuesday, November 6th elections, and right now everything is pretty tight all over the country, especially in our home state of Nevada, which
Right.
we have Dean Heller and Jackie Rosen going at it for the Senate, and we have some other congressional races going on. Preston Hardy and against the gentleman escapes my name, escapes my brain.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But too many things are going on here.
and
in
then we have
Nevada.
Danny Tarkanian and Susie Lee. So a lot of stuff in Nevada, but also too we like to touch on the national, and we have some Senate races. Louis, they're saying now that the Democrats have a 7% edge nationwide as far as the congressional races go.
Yeah.
And
I
they're
saw
saying
that
that
this
Congress may go Democrat. They may get the majority in the House. The Senate is still up in the air. In fact, they even came out with another one saying today that
They might
the
be
re-
overrun. The GOP might be overrun.
what I heard was the GOP may gain a couple Senate seats.
Let's see what's going to happen.
But anyway, we've got a lot of battleground states to talk about. We'll save Nevada for last, but we got one in Tennessee where it looks like the Republican candidate is Marsha Blackburn is ahead, about 8-point lead on the former governor of Tennessee, Bill Bredston. They're also said Florida. Florida is a very, very tight race.
Everything is up in the air in Florida at this point.
And then Ted Cruz in Texas. He actually
He's
is
gaining. He's gaining. Amazing.
Yeah, he's gained 3 points over the El Paso Congressman Beto O'Rourke. And then we have Indiana, which is it looks like the Democratic incumbent is he's got a 7-point lead over the Republican Mike Braun, Joe Donnelly.
I would like to point out something about this guy in Texas, Beto.
Beto.
Beto is a nickname for Robert.
Right. That's what I heard. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's a
People
it's
may
a
not
nickname.
know.
It's a nickname.
Here in the state, Robert is Rob.
Right.
But in Spanish, it's Beto.
Beto. Okay. Well, that's a nice.
No, wait, no. Many people don't
You get your
know
history lesson here first. Believe me.
that.
We
This
know our
is not
history.
even history. I had some history later on.
Anyway, Arizona is basically they're saying a dead heat. This is for Jeff Flakes, who's retiring. This is for his seat, and they say it's a dead heat. And then we have Nevada, and for what it shows here, Jackie Rosen slightly ahead of Dean Heller, but they're saying that they give.
It's not easy for her to really win because she's not seasoned. He is seasoned.
Right.
We have seen here the debate which he clearly won
Absolutely, I agree.
because she does not have the weapons he's got.
Well, she's got
Nah,
she's got Nancy
very
Pelosi.
difficult to. He's
That's a weapon.
that's not a weapon.
Well, only when she rides her broom. Anyway, so now we're
When they talk about
But
her
I-
and Nancy Pelosi, I don't even believe it.
okay, all right, but it's
That's what
It's
they
just
say.
like yesterday, if you're a registered voter here in Nevada, I don't know if it's everywhere, but here in Nevada, you get things in the mail. This person's bad against Dean Howard and then against Jackie. Yesterday I hit the jackpot, and it wasn't on the slot machine either. It was in the mailbox. I got 13 pieces of political mail. 13 pieces. 13 pieces.
And this is one that he has been receiving every day.
Daily basis. Daily basis. Anyway, yep. So anyway, that's just a sample. That's a sample.
It's just a sample.
Okay, but now, and we know the races are going to be tight, and
It's going to be taxed well.
and that's why President Trump and former President Barack Obama
They
have
are
been
all
crisscrossing the country, and basically crisscrossing and going and coming.
We
and
never had a
everything.
midterm
And it's been amazing.
like this one.
It's been amazing. So.
So heat it up.
We touched on a lot so far, but also too something else happened this week, and I'd like to play a little bit of a video that we had someone say this week in the wake of the shootings in Pittsburgh and the pipe bomb man and the other things that happened. And this is Don Lemon on CNN and what he said today.
So we have to stop demonizing people and realize the biggest terror threat in this
Not going to
country
say
is white men, most of them radicalized right up to the right. And we have to start doing something about them. There is no
Most.
travel ban on them. There is no ban on, the Muslim ban. There is no white guy ban. So what do we do about that? So, and
So now, what do you
Okay.
feel?
Don't-
Well, I'm
Don't
going to ask
limit.
you a question. I'm going to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Should Mr. Lemon still have his job at CNN? Because look what happened to Megyn Kelly. So what's your opinion on
That's
that?
the double situation we have here. Megyn Kelly, a white woman, having a contract with NBC, and then she said, for Halloween, I don't see any problem. It's not even political situation. For Halloween,
That was for the blackface, right?
the blackface.
That was what people used to
And-
do, in Halloween, going trick or treat or whatever. They dressed
I
up.
have more to say.
Right.
Now, she's what? Losing her career. And what she said is so innocent. Let me tell you people, in the south of the African continent, 500 years ago, there were this nation of black people, they were called the Zulus. Even now, the country of South Africa, they are all Zulus. And in their ceremonial, they used to paint their face white. So, they didn't lose their job at CNN.
Well, I haven't.
I'm sorry.
NBC.
NBC, but she lost everything.
But
Why?
But I have a question.
Okay.
I have a question.
Go
I have
ahead.
a question. Is it a double standard in this country?
That's a triple.
Triple standard.
Oh, yeah.
So
Now, this guy, Don Lemon, says what we just heard here. He said that. What happened to him? Nothing. Do you know why? Because he's not white.
but
I keep saying here, we white people have to be careful and try to figure out how we're gonna stop this wave. because they, the non-white people, I mean the other color, they have the right to say whatever they say against us. Nothing happens to them.
But in the
If you say
listen,
always happen to us,
listen to me. I have a question.
go
Do
ahead.
you think race baiting goes both ways? Race baiting to where
Not
to where-
anymore.
but you know they came out and said that you know just like he said, the biggest threat in this country
We are the whites.
the white supremacists and
Oh, okay. You are a white
no,
supremacist,
I'm not,
right?
no.
You have here what? AK-47. You
No.
got everything here just to go killing out black people.
No,
Neither do I.
no.
Neither do I.
But it's not true. So how does he still hold his job?
Oh, that's the triple standard.
Okay. So,
It's double against us, once against them.
okay. To further elaborate, do you think this type of rhetoric is helpful for the Democratic Party? Or is it hurtful?
You know, it is hurtful to everybody because I keep saying, I don't like when I watch Trump starting to blame everybody, being very so divisive. I don't like it. And now I have the other guy on the other side of the spectrum doing the same thing.
So that's a problem in this country.
One of the biggest we
And that's why this election, this midterm election is so important.
right. Now, a little bit about this guy, Don Lemon. His first, his last name, Lemon. You people know what lemon is, right? The fruit. And how sour. That's what he is. A sauerkraut guy.
Or sour puss.
What sour? You can add it, and you can know the word the truth.
Oh yeah.
That's
Anyway,
what he is.
Anyway.
If nothing happens to him, what the heck is going on around here?
Listen. It remains to be seen what happens to him, but right now he still has his job. Okay?
Well, I don't see anything going on.
Well,
No wave against him.
Well,
Oh no, he's right.
we're starting.
He's a black man. He can say whatever he wants. He accuses everything. You already said. You saw on TV that somebody came. I want you to elaborate a little bit. Somebody came out and gave a profile of the.
That was
Right,
last
right.
week. Yes, that was last
And
week.
we never talked about
I
that.
touched on it. I
I don't remember.
It's because I didn't want to turn this into a race thing.
But now it is,
I
because
know,
now we
but
got
that's
into
That's why I got into
So
this.
I would like you to know,
I-
to elaborate a little bit on that.
My concern is they are turning our election process, our politics, into a race thing. And it's not. It never has been, never will be. Okay? It's an election due process that we have in this country, and we cannot turn it that way just because of political endeavors or what someone wants to be or somebody control.
We
You know.
always had the white supremacists in the United States.
We've had
With the Ku Klux Klan
that
from the
started,
1800s.
it started after the Civil War.
Right.
I know that.
But it was
But-
never like
It
that.
never got into politics per se.
No.
It never did.
No.
So but now I can see it. I can see it infiltrating our politics and influencing voters. And we can't do that. People have to vote, on their conscience and on, what's at hand. Who wants to do what for this and that, what their
But
policies
that's-
are, what their agenda is. You can't make it a race thing. That's the problem I got.
Trump is doing that.
Everybody's doing it.
Trump is, every time he speaks out there,
Everybody's doing it.
I know because everybody's following him. That's the problem. He started out. is what? He talks, he doesn't say it, he's very subtle on that. But when he says, I sent you this morning something about that.
Yeah, well,
I'm a nationalist. Yeah.
they said that was a code word for the KKK. So
Right.
yeah, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
It's not just the KKK, but all the white supremacists. We always had them. And we have been able to go ahead with our society, even have them as, I would say, a cancer. Now, we have a cancer on the other side, and that's the one who came as the slaves. And they are trying to destroy us. We are the Westerns. We are the ones who built the United States. We are the ones who built Europe.
Louis,
Not them.
before you go off on a rant, did you have your Geritol today?
You know what?
Your Geritol.
What the heck is that?
Or espresso, I don't know which one you had.
I just had my second.
Oh, no wonder. Anyway,
I'm fired up.
I got to get your Ritalin out again.
No, listen.
No, but listen,
I grew up in a country that we
But
have
but-
more black people than the United States.
But you can't compare apples to oranges, though.
No, I'm not. I'm comparing apples to apples.
It's not apples. It's different, and every country is different. Even Canada is
They are.
Canada.
They all came from Africa. In Brazil or United States.
Everybody's came from somewhere. That's for sure.
Now, see, we white people came because we want to, as an adventure, to get into a different land.
Well, there was
They did it because they were so primitive that they didn't even know what the heck was going on around them.
But you got to remember now, this is a different century, different times.
I know
Society is supposed to go above what we're doing right now.
But
aren't we supposed to be above that?
We are supposed to be.
But it's not happening.
I grew up back then, back in the 50s in Brazil. You don't have black neighborhood or white neighborhood, Asian neighborhood, Muslim neighborhood. We all lived together in the same neighborhood. I used to go out on the street, play with black kids.
We all did. We all did growing up.
I never had the problems with
We
that.
had that, but but now I have a question. Is it affecting the midterms? The whole thing that
Not
we
just
just discussed.
midterms,
What else is it affecting?
the whole society.
Okay.
Because now, that's what I keep saying, we have to fight back.
Okay, but
I never thought I would say that in my whole
Listen-
life.
Listen to me now. Let's go beyond that. What is your prediction for the midterms?
I told you I don't have a crystal ball.
Well, but what do
Nobody
you
has,
think?
not even they. Making $10,000 for 20 minutes on TV.
Well, you make more than that.
I wish.
Anyway, this is what I think is going to happen.
Okay, go
Okay,
ahead.
I'm going to tell you. I believe the Congress will go Democrat. I believe that's going to happen. Because it's just there's too many Congress and too many races out there on different districts and different states, and it's basically, it's a toss-up. But I believe that the Democrats will control the House, and Nancy Pelosi will be the new recycled, retreaded Speaker of the House. And then the Senate, I believe, will stay Republican. So then we will have a balance in both houses of Congress and the Senate. So I believe that's going to be probably give Trump a harder road in his next 2 years. I believe so. So that's what I believe. That's what I believe. And you got anything to add to that?
I want to see. I want to see Tuesday night. That's
Okay.
unbelievable.
Well,
I had
that's
nothing
our-
to say. I had no rent. I had nobody.
well, you already had your rant.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
You just came out without.
Anyway,
Thank you.
Anyway, we're to the point that, in our podcast now, with the shame pile. You have anybody to shame?
The lemon guy.
Don Lemon. Okay, he's on your shame pile.
He's still sour.
Okay. Okay, mine is CNN for keeping him on. So I'm shaming
Right.
CNN.
So we are doing the same
Right.
thing in different ways.
Right. So anyway, we got a big midterm coming up, and hopefully everything will shake out. We won't have any more violence, and hopefully we can get our country back together. We can get it back together.
I'm gonna cross my fingers.
All right, Louis. Have a good day.
Have a good day. Thank you everybody for watching us. Have a nice Sunday.